What up, guys? How you doing? It's Powerbang. We're gonna talk some Clash today. Do a little recap. I don't know about you guys, but been seeing a lot of Valks out there. So I wanted to do a war recap focused on something other than Valkyries, other than Govaho. Let's look at something that is not Valks and Hogs, guys. So looking at this recap, 109 to 100 was the final. Not a very good war from the WHF side. Just sloppy, basically. But hey, it's all right. We won the war, got everything 2-starred. Our poor play at Town Hall 9 allowed us, or did not allow us to go for many Town Hall 10 triples, which is unfortunate, because that's where we got to get better in order to keep winning wars. So that being said, let's skip over all of those Govaho attacks and get into some other stuff that might look a little bit foreign to you these days, guys. So 16 here, Dan Howe goes in. And Dan Howe bringing the Dragons for this base. So, you know, their bases were okay. I do have one special base this video. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be in a couple attacks from now. I will call it out and tell you guys why it is special. But I got a good kick out of it. So Dan Howe going in, making a nice funnel with the minions there. I'm guessing that is where the Drags are going to eventually come in and path to the Queen. So, on the far side, notice those air defenses clumped up once he gets into that left compartment. Archer Queen Walk goes down. Cannon goes down for some tanking. And there is the wall breakers. But we have a wall breaker fail. He sends one in. But the wall breaker trap is successful. And at this point, he's going to have to beat through some walls. So the being very wide here was crucial. Because that allowed the Queen to try to stay in the same area. That was the goal anyways. So let's see what he does to go ahead and recover from the wall breaker fail. So the Queen starts to walk. He decides to zap quake the upper left air defense. That was going to probably be taken care of, in a different manner, with the old plan. I don't really know. He could have just walked in to the compartment where he's at now and picked up those 2 air defenses as well. That could have been his plan. It's hard to say. All I know is he wanted to break in with those wall breakers. So working on the sweeper, got that taken care of, which is great. That takes away a lot of the threat once these dragons do come in. Queen's starting to walk around the base. She's tanking the Expo, but it has switched targets to the healers. So she is now on borrowed time, basically. So in from the top right where that minion have basically made a beautiful funnel. The dragons do come in, a whole lot of them, guys. We do have another dragon out of the clan castle and a loon with it. They head in, take out that queen with no real issue at all. And at this point, it is time to use that queen ability and start working on the Tesla and hopefully get to that last air defense before the dragons get to it. So there we go. She steps up. Boom. Gets to that air defense. Beautiful. There is one in the center, guys, but we do have a rage spell for that as well. In goes the king from the backside. He's distracting the enemy Barb King, which is awesome. And also going to probably take out that Tesla as well. So the elixir storage is going to go down. The air defense still running loose in the middle of the core here. And it is time for that queen to go ahead and finally take that air defense out, which is, oh no, look at that. Look at that. Does not go down, but look at this. The barbarians working hard, getting through that wall. Those barbarians are going to be heroes, guys. Look at how close this ends up being. Rage fell on the balloons a little bit late. The barbs do make it through the wall, though. That rage is for them. They take out the air defense, and we still have several dragons left up. Looks like a couple at least. To go ahead and finish off the cleanup in the base. Awesome job, Dan Howe. I like how you recovered from this. But notice, you forgot to use a goblin, my friend. Use your troops. I know you got caught with the scrolling. You were scrolled all the way over, didn't see that cleanup, but something I do all the time. But anyways, nice raid, man. And way to pick up that 3-star for the good guys. All right, so now we got Steveo going up against David, CH99. Cows Esquirol. I'm bad at this name. This is one of the few names that has stumped me. But anyways, Spanish clan, so it said, I believe, in their description. It seems more like Portuguese to me, but hey, it's all good. I'm just a simple man. I don't know these things. So this one does have Valkyries, guys. But the difference in this raid compared to the usual Valk stuff that you're seeing is he pairs it with balloons on the back end rather than the Hog Riders. Thought this would be also a good opportunity to show some Govaho Only going to show a cut, like maybe, I think this might be the only one in the recap today that is Govaho. But I wanted to show you guys the loons on the backside as well, rather than that Govaho hog action. So the Valks clear the way up through the right. Things are looking good. The golem's in a very good spot there. All the golems and the king are sitting basically getting fried by Tri-Tesla, the Wizard Tower, an Archer Tower, and a cannon. That allows the balloons to sneak in from the left side, cover the queen, who's going to be walking around the outside of the base cleaning trash, and then just sneaking in those balloons from the backside. Everything firing at the golems, rage and haste. They're waiting, and then a backside balloon there, and then basically pushing into that last Archer Tower to pick that off and end up on the edge of the ring. So beautiful job there to Steveo. Gonna pick up that 3-star for the good guys. Now, guys, we got a special attack. This one is done by, I believe, Minkus Maximus. So let me go ahead and pause it, guys. What does this base look like? Does this look familiar to you guys at all? Have we seen this somewhere before? Yeah. Okay base, you know, for the current meta. This is Powerbang's first base that he put on YouTube. My anti 3-star Town Hall 9 that basically conformed to the old meta. We're talking many months ago now. I don't know exactly how old this base is. I would venture to say around 1 year old, something like that. I mean, this thing was in use from right about the start of my YouTube channel, and it went for about 50 wars without being 3-starred by a Town Hall 9. So it was a very good base at the time. And then people started to figure out, oh yeah, that queen in the middle, that's not a good thing. So even the exposed Tesla out here, pretty obvious. And the funny thing is everyone recognized this as my base before they even went and raided it. So Minkus knew very well where the traps were, where the base was vulnerable. A very nice jump spell there is going to lead him through the only double bomb set in the base, because he's got a double and 2 singles if he's got it set it up like mine, and then he sends it through the other 2 singles as well. So he's going to get a huge value for the kill squad here. He just sends in a straight shattered entry, and he does just a normal Govaho. Uses that king ability, hops the wall, takes out the queen. Clan Castle dealt with as well. He's going to go ahead and take care of that with his Archer Queen, which is all fine and dandy. Poison spell down for the back pups, and at this point, it is time for the hogs. Now, just watch how many hogs he sends through here. He heal spells the bomb location, heals them up to full, no problem at all. And then comes some surgical hog action from the outside of this base, helping to keep those troops aligned in the middle. Still 2 heal spells left over. The queen takes out the last single giant bomb location. Oh, not quite. So they're going to have a potential to hit that. All the Teslas in the exact same spot as we were expecting. So that's looking pretty good. Final heal spell goes down. The king is locked onto the hogs, but there's that last heal. He does lose a couple hogs there, unfortunately. But that's what happens, guys, when you use those internet bases. You know, people will know what they are, especially if you take a base design and use it against the clan that created it. So, kind of funny there. First time, I mean, I've seen my base in use a bunch, but that's maybe the first or second time that the base has been used against me. So, kind of funny. There was actually 2 bases in this clan's lineup that looked very similar to this one. Looks like they copied the base and maybe made some tweaks or something, but pretty funny. So, very nice raid of Minkus there. Let's go ahead and look at the next attack here. This is going to be 22. Diego coming up to do the normal drag raid that he likes doing. But in this raid, you're going to see the queen walk go down. She's going to get this air defense picked off in the first compartment. And then notice all 4 air defenses are in the southern part of this base. So she just has to get in there, start doing her thing, and she's going to walk across this base and pick off all of the air defenses. So we'll start fast forwarding through the walk. There we go. Wall is open. First air defense down. King is poison spelled, so that's going to slow up his rate of attack while the queen gets him killed. That allows her to go ahead and save the ability, the Royal Cloak ability. No longer needed, which is fantastic. And then at this point, the queen's running loose. And then we can drop a jump spell to go ahead and lead her where we want to lead her. So, looking pretty good. Rage fell down to get through the Teslas real quickly, and then lock onto the archers and dragon coming out of that CC. Both Teslas down. The dragon is dealt with, which is great. And then we've got a golem entry from the left and a kill squad there. It looks like he has the Valks is circled a little bit. But no, he actually used those to funnel, which is great. Funneling Valks are a good thing. He only brought 2 of them. That's right. So he gets a great funnel made there. And then he's just going to go ahead and, with the wall breaker fail, he's able to beat through the wall with his king, get into that compartment over there. Notice the queen being jumped to the right of the base because the king, he knows that he is going to take out that left side air defense. That's the goal anyways. He is getting burned down rather quickly, but he uses the ability, triggers the bomb, all those barbs die quickly. But that is it for the 3rd air defense. It is now down, and we've got the queen rotating over to go ahead and pick up the 4th air defense. Now, in comes the drag loon from the top, inside of a rage spell. The loons go ahead and eat those air bombs, which is great. And then the dragons are going to work their way south from the top of this base, one of them going wide to go ahead and flank. The queen still with her ability, still up and ticking, which is great. Uses the ability. It's complete overkill. Diego smashes the base, man. Absolutely loved it. Love seeing the dragon raids with no real help from Valkyries here except for in the funneling. So very nice raid, man. All right, guys. Let us look at 29. This is Walid. And Walid is going to do your old school standard Shattered La Lune. Now, that is 2 golems in from the right side here. He's just going to park them both on the defenses there. Get a nice wide funnel created by the wizards. I like how he's dropped the archer to go ahead and take care of that builder hut so that his queen doesn't get wonky on him. Looks like the first wall breaker goes down. Gets that test wall breaker location opened up. The golems redirect at this point, and the kill squad moves its way in. The queen's going to step up to the wall here and take out the cannon first, and then perfectly go down to that elixir storage, and then we'll be drawn in by the CC. So that's pretty much perfect. The king trails in late, which is awesome. He's going to jump that wall, and in we go. He's going to eventually get over to that queen, rock on, couple shots, takes her out. So at this point, he's just trying to get an air defense taken down, as he does have 3 lava hounds here to go ahead and take out the rest of this base. He needs at least 1 air defense down. Ideally, he was trying to get a second one. It looks like he has locked onto the top one with the queen, the bottom one with the queen. So now we are down to 2 air defenses. The entry was successful. He got the CC taken care of, the archer, queen, and 2 air defenses. And at this point, he's just targeting the air defenses with the hounds, taking out as many traps as possible. Holy crap, look at all those traps. Instant death for the first hound, but that second hound is going to tank for basically forever. In goes the rage spell, and the loons targeting all those backside, or not the backside. I say backside a lot, don't I? Anyway, takes out all those bottom defenses, which is great, and then a final lava hound into the final air defense there, and he has saved 1 balloon to go ahead and drop on that backside, which is awesome. I said backside again, but this time I meant it. I said it with feeling. So overkills the base, all kinds of balloons. They're going to chase that king all the way around, which is great. Gets that town hall taken out, and that is going to be a 3-star for Walid, doing it for the good guys. That's 29 down. And we'll look at number 30 next, another La Lune attack, and hopefully you guys like that one. That was pretty saucy, if I do say myself. And we've got, this one looks like, I thought it might have been a penta at first, but he actually has a really cool plan for this base. Johnpay is going to go ahead, create the undefended funnel over here with the wizard. Very nice scout on that. 1 giant to go ahead and tank to get that other side of the funnel created. So now, all he has to do is drop in a second Valkyrie. The Valkyrie tanks, CC goes down, max wall breakers come out of the CC, open up the wall, and the Valkyries easily step in and kill them. Now, poison spell is down to slow down that queen. It will also double as a double poison spell for the drag loon combo that's coming out of that CC. They enter into the poison, and the queen's going to go ahead and help finish him off. The king uses the ability, gets that first air defense taken down, and this is a pretty well-cooked base at this point because he's got 4 lava hounds left and 3 air defenses, and they are all parked very, very conveniently within range of those defenses. Notice how they're all firing at the hounds there, the key defenses, which is great. Overwhelms the point defense that is not in range with balloons. And then he's just going to go ahead and rage up his balloons. In comes the hound to the top defense. And look at this. We got loons all over the place, guys. Doing wonderful things here. 1 more hound is going to come in He sends it to the air defense up top because he didn't quite get the troops in there fast enough to take it out. But that's okay. Gets that final air defense, and he does get killed due to all those air traps. But it's not going to matter. It's going to be a 3-star. Johnpay's getting it done. Very nice raid, man. Love the planning on that, and I really like it. It was very, very fine details, but I love the order that you deployed your funnel troops and your kill squad. Very nice work, man. Very efficient. All right, guys, let's look at one more. Let's look at number 40 here, and this is a kind of an Avalanche hybrid army. And you're going to see like kind of a rotational golem deployment with wizards in behind. But what I really liked about this raid was just like the hybrid army portion of it. He had something for everything. He even brought a little go wipe action here with that P.E.K.K.A. in the army camp. So down comes his golem out of the CC. He's got another golem out of his army camps to go ahead and help create that funnel. The P.E.K.K.A. and the heroes are going to go in now. And the CC is lured. It is a hound, so he's got to deal with that. But he does have a couple poison spells just in case. So in the king goes, in the P.E.K.K.A. goes, and the first air defense is down, working their way through the rest of the storages in that compartment. We've got a third golem that's going to go ahead and break the wall and come in from the bottom left there. 4 wizards in behind, and notice how that golem's tanking everything. The wizards very, very quickly do some work. A 4th golem comes in. Wizards backing that one up, and you're going to see some wall breakers get him into that compartment, and they will join up with this golem and small kill squad there that is going into that compartment, which is awesome. So really, really nicely planned with the jump spells and the golem points of entry. Made it very, very safe. Your queen jumps to the core, and she starts taking out all kinds of stuff on the backside of this base. The king uses his ability, and at this point, it's really pretty much just GG. You're going to end up wrecking the base. Sends in a loon from the backside, parks it on top of the wizard tower. 1 loon drop. Gonna get a second one as well here. Boom, and it is down. And we're gonna have one more final section, guys. And as the golems get done with his expo, with the wizards and whatnot, watch the cogs come in from the top. So he's gonna lose quite a few wizards on the outside of the base there. No big deal. He still has a couple left in the bag. Drops them up there so they can walk down the side of the base. Hogs in from the top, guys. And those hogs take out the wizard towers beautifully while they are all focused on that golem, which is awesome. The queen continues the cleanup process with the wizards on the other side of the ring. 0 gravity smashing the base, getting it done. Bringing that really, really hybrid army, but more or less a golem avalanche. Jump spelling around the base. 3 jumps used. 5 golems used in that raid. Actually, it looks like 4 golems. There was a P.E.K.K.A. used as well. So, love the ingenuity, man. Love the creativity in the attack. Awesome job on the execution. But that's going to do it, guys, for this recap. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. A little bit different. Didn't want to show the Govaho hysteria for once. Mix it up a little bit. Get you guys some other attacks that you might not be used to seeing anymore. But 109-100 is the final Kaos-esque roll. Good luck to you guys down the road. Solid clan, and we will go ahead and sign out from here, guys. So we've got a war starting here real shortly. It looks like an even Town Hall matchup for once, which is great. This is a random war. Exact same. We are outnumbered by 1 Town Hall 10, but no big deal. WHF can handle it. But yeah, it's going to go live tomorrow. We're going to have a Twitch stream live tomorrow night, so make sure you come out for that. Can't wait to see you all there. We will be celebrating a new partnership on Twitch. You can check the link right down below my face. And we will see you then. So, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Powerbang signing out till next time. You guys stay safe, sleep tight, have a wonderful day or night wherever you are at in the world. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.